4 World Cup knockout matches. One was a thriller that went to the final minute of stoppage time. Toronto first. Portugal versus Croatia. A goalless first half that had everything except a goal. Bruno Fernandes was denied twice by Dominik Livakovic in quick succession. João Cancelo drove forward relentlessly down the right. Cristiano Ronaldo had chances. None of them converted. Croatia were organized, disciplined, and quietly dangerous, and Luka Modric, at 40 years old, was still pulling strings from deep, controlling the tempo of a match that Portugal were expected to dominate. Then the second half opened, and Croatia struck first. 53rd minute. Mateo Kovacic, the best player on the pitch for large stretches, fed the ball wide to Josip Stanisic, whose cross was flicked into the path of Ivan Perisic. He buried it. 1-0 to Croatia. The underdogs had the lead, and for the first time in this match, Portugal looked genuinely rattled. But what happened next shifted everything. 68th minute. Nikola Vlasic challenged Renato Veiga inside the box. The referee pointed to the spot. VAR confirmed it. Ronaldo stepped up and scored his first ever goal in a World Cup knockout match, placing it to Livakovic's right. 1-1. Croatia refused to surrender. They thought they had equalized twice in the closing stages, only for both goals to be wiped out by offside calls. Susic looked to have a stunning finish, ruled out by the finest of margins. Then, deep into stoppage time, the ball scrambled over the line, and VAR cut it off again. Croatia had been denied 3 goals in the same match. And in between those moments, Portugal found theirs. 94th minute. Roberto Martinez had taken Ronaldo off in the 81st, and it was substitute Goncalo Ramos who delivered the winner, rising to meet Rafael Leo's cross and powering a header past Livakovic. 2-1. Portugal survive. Croatia's World Cup journey ends in the cruelest possible fashion. 3 goals disallowed, a penalty decision that changed the match, and elimination in stoppage time. Tactically, Croatia were the better side for significant periods of this match. What ultimately made the difference was Portugal's ability to change the game from the bench, and Croatia's inability to stay onside in the moments that mattered most. Portugal advanced to the round of 16. They will face Spain on Monday in Dallas. And Spain gave them every reason to be worried. Sophie Stadium, Los Angeles. Spain against Austria. And from the moment Mikel Oyarzabal opened the scoring in the 34th minute with a first-time finish from Cucurella's cutback, this was never in doubt. Cucurella was involved in everything. 2 assists on the night. The second came in the 66th minute when his cross found Pedro Porro arriving unmarked at the far post. The right-back heading home his first-ever international goal. Oyarzabal added his second late on, converting another Cucurella delivery to seal a 3-0 win. Lamine Yamal, returning from a hamstring problem, was at the heart of Spain's best moments in the first half. Drawing saves, pulling defenders out of position, and hitting the post late on. He did not score. He did not need to. Spain's system is built to the point where no single moment depends on any single player. Spain have not conceded a single goal at this World Cup. Oyarzabal now has 4 in the tournament, joint leading the Golden Boot race. Spain versus Portugal in the round of 16. 2 Iberian giants. 1 World Cup semi-final place. England versus DR Congo. And before a single ball was kicked, Thomas Tuchel's squad was already feeling the pressure. Reece James, out. Jarell Quansah, out. England arrived at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with a depleted defense, a nation watching with its hands over its eyes, and the memory of every painful knockout exit still fresh. DR Congo, meanwhile, arrived with nothing to lose and everything to prove. This was their first ever knockout stage appearance in 52 years. The generation of players in Atlanta had spent their entire lives waiting for this moment. And in the 7th minute, they took it. Chancellor Mbumba, their captain, switched the ball with a diagonal pass that cut England's right side open. Brian Sepenga was left completely unmarked. He took 1 touch, steadied himself, and rolled a low finish past Jordan Pickford at the near post. Atlanta erupted. England were behind. And for the first time in this tournament, goalkeeper Lionel Mpasi turned in one of the great individual performances of this World Cup. He blocked Harry Kane at his near post. But what happened next shocked everyone who had already written England off. 75th minute. Substitute Anthony Gordon drove down the left flank and whipped a cross into the area. Kane, arriving at the perfect moment, headed home. 1-1. The England captain raised his arm. 80,000 fans inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium found their voices again. And then, with just 4 minutes left, Kane struck again. He found space in a crowded box, turned, and fired an unstoppable shot into the roof of the net. England's greatest ever scorer now has 13 World Cup goals. Only one man in Three Lions history has ever scored more goals in total for the national team. Belgium versus Senegal. And for 85 minutes, this match belonged entirely to the Lions of Tirana. Habib Diarra broke the deadlock in the 24th minute. Sarr's flicked header bounced back off the post, and the young Sunderland forward followed in to slot home, the 8th goal scored by a Sunderland player at this World Cup alone. 6 minutes into the second half, Ismaila Sarr made it 2-0. A long ball from Nyakate, a perfect first touch on his chest, and a thunderous finish into the top corner. It was as elegant as anything scored at this tournament. Belgium were in trouble. Romelu Lukaku, their record goalscorer, was still on the bench. Kevin De Bruyne had been substituted off. The clock ticked past 80 minutes, and Senegal were a matter of minutes from the round of 16. Nobody expected what happened in the final 4 minutes of normal time. Lukaku, introduced at halftime, had spent 40 minutes pressing and probing without reward. Then, in the 86th minute, Thomas Meunier's cross found him at the near post, and Lukaku swept it home. His 92nd international goal. Belgium alive. 2 minutes and 38 seconds later, Leandro Trossard drove into the area. His cross was misjudged by Senegal's goalkeeper Moy Diaw. Yuri Tielemans arrived, and a looping header fell into an empty net. 2-2. Extra time. The biggest twist was still to come. 120 minutes played. The clock deep into added time of the second period. Tielemans went down inside the box under a challenge from Lamine Camara. After 7 minutes of VAR review, a penalty was awarded. The most contentious call of this World Cup. Senegal's players were furious. Tielemans stepped up. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Belgium win 3-2, with the latest goal in World Cup history, scored at 124 minutes and 44 seconds. Senegal are eliminated in circumstances that will be debated for the rest of this tournament. Subscribe for daily FIFA World Cup coverage.